Welcome to Drop the Puck. We're here at Planet Ice Witness for the first game in the Laidler Finals for 2022. Ben, two teams that we've not know very well. Well, we kind of do, don't we? You got the Telford Tigers against Sheffield Titans.
Yeah, Gary, the Telford Tigers seem to have had an outstanding season in the Laidler this year, and it's proven point by the domination on the scoreboard. Just looking earlier on at the stats for this season, Lucas Price, Philip Super, Carol Yates, all up there in the top 5. We know most of those guys anyway, and we know they can put the puck in the back of the net. And they've had a good recruitment drive this season. They've picked up a few of the Dragons players, Mike Jones, Charlie Spridgeon, picked up a few others as well, and they've supported the Telford 1 team really well, and that two-way option that they have has boded well for them.
Well, of course, we know Mike Jones from previous Drop the Pucks, used to help us on commentary and that, but as a captain, he seems to have done really well at Telford.
He has, and he's got a good team behind him as well, and I think a lot of it can stem from the back going forward. And when you look at who the netminders are, Ollie Johnson and Zach Brown, they know how to play net. So I think Telford have had a really good season, and if I'm kind of honest, kind of leaning towards them to take the lot.
Well, yeah, they do like their silverware, but the thing is, the way the playoffs work, it's 1 versus 4, it's the top 4 of the division. So of course you've got Telford are going to play Sheffield, and then the second playoff game, which we'll see later today, will be
Hull Jets versus Sutton Sting.
Of course, Hull Jets. Now, who can forget them? But getting back to this one, both teams coming into this one, Telford come off the back of a 6-game win streak, where on the other hand, Sheffield come in this on the back of a 6-game losing streak.
Yeah, Sheffield have had a tough time at the moment, the development season for the Titans again. A little bit of a rebirth, and Sheffield were sort of a product of their own doing, in essence, because a lot of the guys that had been at the Senators previously, or at the Sheffield 2 team, drifted up into that Sheffield 1, which became the Scimitars, and they've had an outstanding season. Now, unsurprisingly, I look down, Will Newcomb, Michael Deneco, Joel Gavigan, they're you guys that are on the board really making the headway for the Titans this season. However, it's an old, it's an old stalwart they find between the posts in Nick Winters. Nicholas Winters is a hell of a netminder, but I think he's going to have a job on his hands today.
Well, saying that, of course, these two have met each other twice previously this season in the actual regular season conference. Telford coming out winners on both occasions, 3-8 and 2-8. So you've got to say to yourself, everything's pointing in the direction of Telford in this one.
It is, but you're forgetting one thing, Gary. It's the playoffs. Everything goes out the window.
Yeah, every team has their day.
Form, script, the lot goes out the window.
Well, let's hope that's the case, Ben.
Yeah. And to be fair, Sheffield have played it very clever. They knew they had, the Scimitars had that game against the Widnes Wild from the Morley. Last game, it meant nothing, it was dead rubber. So they use that to bleed a lot of the guys in, keep them on the ice. So I'm looking down again at the roster today. Oliver Turner, Keeling, they all iced last week against Widnes, and they gained some valuable knowledge. Yeah. Can they carry it over to today?
Well, be interesting to see how this one pans out, because the winner of this goes through to the final tomorrow. And without further ado, I think it's time to go down the ice. It's time to
drop the puck. The anthems are out the way, it's time to play. Gary, it's postseason hockey and we're here once more.
Woo! I said that'd make it, didn't I?
Welcome one and all to this Laidler semi-final between the Telford Tigers 2 and the Sheffield Titans here at Planet Ice Witness, of what is sure to be a hell of a fight and a match, because you've got two teams with established roots who are firm favourites in normal competition time, facing off against each other.
Well, it's a bit of a David against Goliath match here. If you look at it on paper, Telford obviously looking the favourites, but you've got Sheffield, the underdogs.
Having a quick look there, you see on your monitors now, on your screens, we've got the Telford Tigers. It's going to be, it looks like Ollie Johnson gets a nod against Zach Brown going ahead, although we will confirm that. Although, in fact, no, Brown it is. Brown who's got the nod. You can see there Johnson with his back to us as he skates to the bench. So it's going to be interesting to see. Up the other way, though, well, it was never in doubt, really, was it? It's going to be Nick Winters who gets the nod starting. Winters, a firm favourite up at Sheffield.
I've got to say, Ben, not being favouritism, no favouritism here, but I do like those orange shirts. They look really, really good.
They do.
So, the officials today, Mr. Jason Devaney, Neil Herring, you've got, of course, Sam Perring and Steve Ryder. Mr. Ryder we know well. As the officials go to centre ice.
Yep, so we've got our team stripes. And away we go with that. And this semi-final is underway with Telford immediately taking possession, looking to play it up early. Yates on the board, gives it up. Humphreys turns that back round. Jones has different ideas and playing it forward now are Telford. Winters head on a swivel as Gavigan picks it up deep in his own and looks to play out early. Humphreys tried to disrupt Jets, jumping in on that one. Turn around quickly by Hunt. Hunt loses the puck up though, given forward to Colton. Colton takes a shot and that's going to come off a stick high into the netting from Mitchell. And we get our first stoppage in play with just over 30 seconds gone. Gary, we're used to calling high-intensity, fast-paced games, especially this season if the fans have been watching drop the puck. Widnes like to come out those blocks like a sprinter.
Well,
will we see the same?
Well, I was going to say that because Telford will want to get on the block straight away here.
As Jones backhands that round to Priest, tries to play it forward. It's dumped in again once more. And now Telford just caught in their own zone, trying to play the puck out. Managed to get it out to Yates. Turns up ice, he's got Price in support, drops it for Price, skates in inside the dot, goes to go backdoor option, it's turned around immediately. Dineco missed out on that, but it's going to be jumped on by Jones. Jones gets a shot off, comes off the leg pads of one of the Telford players.
Sure, it's not the last opportunity we'll see like that.
Yeah, Brown spots the puck, unfortunately though. It was Wickens for the Titans who didn't see that then. And now Washburn goes to skate forward. Oh, Webb can't beat his man. Held up once more on the board. Telford trying to establish himself inside the Sheffield zone. Super now. Takes his time, sees his space, turns up ice, gets past Dineco, flicks it in round Jones. Webb will pick it up just off the half boards, goes behind. Super looks to go back door, get the pass over to Washburn. Well, and now Super again on the attack. Super does well. Winters reads that well, gets a great seal, and now Sheffield looks to break the other way.
Good defensive play by Sheffield.
However, the forecheck pressure here from Telford has meant that they've got possession back already. A lot of cages on the ice as well, a lot of young lads coming through with Byrne. Skates around the outside of the face-off circle, gets a shot away. Anderson picks it up, looks to jump in on that. Still though, number 54 for the Titans, that's Ethan Jones, is putting a bit of a shift in. And Gary, that's something I also noticed earlier on. If you weigh up the Sheffield bench versus the Telford bench, it's certainly in favour of the Orange Sporting Tigers.
Yeah, that's, the thing is, if it keeps up at this pace, Ben, they're going to get tired real quick.
Griffin waits till his teammate gets onside in the form of Anderson and plays that puck. Anderson into the corner. Blind pass back and it's jumped on by Sam Colton. Turns it back the other way. Big stretch pass again cut out by Griffin. Priest does well just to cuddle that one in as Humphreys puts the pressure on again. Turns it back into the middle.
Ooh. Oh.
Good effort. Brown wise that all the way. It's come off the half boards. Turn back once more. Run round. Brown out of his net. Just going to stop that. Allow Priest to jump on the puck. And Telford look to take control once more. Now, Tigers 2. Up ice again with Yates, trying to get a big stretch pass over to their man Hunt. Hunt manages to get there this time, but he's shut out the play immediately. Colton back in on the fray. You're going to see a lot of the Sheffield names repeatedly called today as they look like they're short man. It looks like they're going two lines, to be fat, Gary.
Yeah, it's going to be a long day for them, I think. Oh, let that through.
Yeah, Dineco lets it get past his skate, turned back by the Sheffield defenseman onto the stick of a Titans player, and now picked up by Wickens. Wickens goes skate side, good shot off. Forces a blocker save out of Brown. Body starting to come in now as we're officially out of first gear, moving up. And again, dumped away, and Telford, wise to this dump and chase move, just forcing Sheffield to use their legs and drain that gas tank.
Well, the one thing I'm going to say, Ben, is Sheffield have got to get their tape-to-tape passing sorted very quickly, because any sloppy plays, and Telford are picking up on that straight away, you do not want to be giving them an opportunity.
Not with the firepower they bring to the party. Loose pucks will punish you, as Gavigan now forcing himself back under the pressure of Yates. Picked up once more, a little bit of a loose edge there.
Did he trip over that puck?
He might have done, Gary, he might have done. Schlosley tries to get it off the board. Into the middle once more, picked up by the Titans now. There's Dineko.
Nice move.
Through the middle, gets round one man, drops it there, and it's given up straight away for Webb. Webb turns up ice, down that left wing, looks for support. Washburn in the middle, decides he's going to go round the back of the net.
Nobody's covering Washburn there.
Jones at the point, gets it back. Webb once more, under pressure of Gavigan now. Stick comes in, Super dispossesses him, tried to get it into the slot. Super from the slot, Washburn on the rebound.
Oh!
And what defensive move that was, keeps Sheffield alive early on here. Dineko forced to dump in as we go for a quick change. 5 minutes gone.
Well, exciting stuff already, and a fast pace too.
Mitchell sees an opportunity, jumps on it, gets the legs going. Forced all the way back round, tries to dump it in once more. Washburn fights on the board, given up though to Rawthorne. Rawthorne feeds it over to Rafter. Back in once more. And Andrew Rafter there just forced to dump the puck round. Titans look to work it out and they've given it up. Mitchell takes his time. Plenty of time, Daniel Mitchell, now to do what he wants with this puck. Decides to find Jones and Washburn down this right wing. Laid up for Anderton once more. Jones pinches in. Keeling sees the opportunity around the back, but Mitchell wise to it as well. Comes to recover. Rafter with the forward check pressure once more. Sheffield looking to capitalise on the Tigers' mistake, but there's not one coming. Or have I spoken too soon as they forced the icing call out of them there?
Well, I think, Ben, the key for Sheffield is possession. They need to keep hold of that puck as much as they can. Try and be a bit more precise in what they do with it, because the less time they have on the puck, it's giving more time to Telford.
Puck management, Gary, the two crucial words that Sheffield should be focusing on.
Yep.
Face off left-hand side of Brown is won by the Tigers in the Telford zone. Immediately though, great pressure comes in from Humphreys at the Sheffield side. They look to retain Anderton in that corner so he can't move out. Mitchell coughs the puck up, Humphreys jumps on it. Humphreys out in front, no man there for a Titan. And now Telford just taking the time to try and drag that puck out the zone. They've cleared the zone. Sheffield forced to tag up. And again, down this right side with Griffin come Telford, dumping it on Winters, blockers it away. Anderson straight there first for the rebound. Anderson takes his time into the middle, tried to find Price skating in. And Humphreys fans on his clearance. Dumped in there, trying to find Luke Allen now. Back across the middle, Colton drags that over, but Luke Allen was slow getting back there, and it's caused the offside. And that's a wasted opportunity there for the Sheffield side. Yeah,
opportunities are going to be few and far between. And Sheffield needs to capitalise on them as much as they can. But seems to be doing okay at the moment with the score remaining here at Franchise Witness at 0-0.
13-18 on the puck drop out in front of the Telford bench. And the clock winding down. It's been a fairly fast-paced first period. Both teams still trying to feel each other out. Shot comes in, Brown right behind that biscuit.
Follow-up was missed there.
Jones forces to dump it in once more. Telford now in the corner, fighting away with Crow. Have they managed to clear it out? They have. By swinging it round, and Price sees an opportunity, gets caught up with Priest in the middle, and now back the other way. Dineko plays it off his skates straight into the path of Yates, and Carol Yates will lap them up all day.
Yeah, you've got to really be careful what you're doing here. If you get a chance with the puck, you've got to try and keep hold of it.
Telford once more with Yates down the right wing, look to get something going. Washburn immediately shut out by a two-man blue wall. Forces the puck back the other way, and that's just going to be dumped straight in. And that is an icing call from Liam Priest.
Well, it's nice to see the fans out and about. Of course, later we should see a mixture of fans as the day goes on.
Yeah, Tigers travelling well as normal. See the whole Jets are taking a seat in the stand to get an eye on the opposing teams. They could face tomorrow.
Yeah, very much so.
The face-off taken quickly again as Tigers jump all over possession. Looking to pounce early. Washburn drags it out, gets it over the halfway. Turns straight back around, however. Man brought down in the middle as pressure coming in the form of Super, but Keeling down the Sheffield left wing dumps it in. Brown out of his net, comfortably played out by Bartholomew. Again, good leg pad save there from Brown. Sheffield are getting pucks on the net, and right now I actually do think Brown has seen more rubber than Winters. However, it's the quality of the shot, I should say, against Winters a bit more.
Always under pressure.
Sheffield recycle the puck well. Little bit of nerves with Allen as he fans on that first one. Gets it over to Rawthorne, however. Most teams, again, Gary, this season, they won't have been used to playing on this size pad either. The small pad here at Widnes is synonymous with, obviously, the Wild, and the teams they've played with Wild stepping up this season means none of these teams will have had experience on it.
Well, something I've already picked up on, Ben, I've noticed when Sheffield have got the puck and they've got nobody around them, they're very keen to get rid of the puck quickly.
As Jones takes a shot right down the throat of Brown there. You see it again in the replay.
Yeah, managed to recover that puck and headed back the other way. Counter-attack, 3-on-2. And I think we could have made more of that opportunity, Ben.
Certainly. We're now going to get a face-off in the Telford zone. Right-hand side of Zach Brown. 10 minutes 40 remaining in this first period. Tigers with the draw win, immediately giving up to Dineco though, read that one well, turn it back around as Griffin, he's only got Gavigan in front of him, decides to try and get the shot off, but Gavigan does well, shuts the shot lane down. Anderton under pressure, Wickens put a bit of pressure on him there, just lent on him, brought him down. Gordon now back the other way. Good board battle. Cooper looks to play it out. Manages to get it to Schlosley.
Oh, nice play.
Dineco, head up, takes a shot
well
off
blocked.
the body. Back the other way once more. Telford dragging it into the Sheffield zone, but not being able to do anything with it. Was Byrne.
Oh, well, of course.
Dumped in once more by Dineco.
And there's a lot of open space here now, Ben. Unusually.
Gavigan takes his time. Sheffield really trying to open up the Telford side here. However, Telford picked that one up. Good deflection into the corner by Winters. Looks to skate it in round the back. Looking for support. Forced to go back. Intercepted by Sheffield once more. Kept in on the point by Jones. Play still alive. Shot in from Price. That was a great pass and vision by Jets there to see him on the back door. Turn back the other way. Carroll Yates gives it up. Hunt under pressure. Gets it out in front, but straight onto the stick of a Sheffield player. And now Sheffield able to clear the zone. Titans once more with Marsden. Dumped that in. Brown thought about coming there. Mitchell instead skates out. Titans again, get to Marsden, shot in, and what a save by Brown, but the rebound's there!
Well, against the run of play, Sheffield seems to have a little bit of a turn of luck, and as they manage to fire on goal, catch the rebound and slot it in back door, and it's given the lead here to Sheffield Titans. It's now Telford Tigers 0, Sheffield Titans 1.
Andrew Rafter with the goal there. It was a good shot in initially, but Brown literally palmed it right onto his stick.
Yeah, you thought he'd get that and soak it up, but left it loose, and that's what happens.
Well, the first punch has been thrown, and it's gone in favour of the potential on paper underdogs here with this one. in the form of the Titans as we're now out of second gear, Gary, into third. You see this game picking up once more. Telford are going to look to respond.
Well, you know, they say, Ben, you're at your most vulnerable when you've just scored.
We'll see how that plays now as Rawthorne again tries to play it out. Washburn and Crow jumping on. Allen loses that out, and that's going to be an icing call.
Well, just over halfway through this first period before we've seen a goal, and it's come from Sheffield. Interesting, making things really, really nice. Now it's going to be an interesting end to this first period. Telford need to get back in this.
Well, they have an opportunity now, 8 minutes 3 remaining. Face-off, left-hand side of Winters in the Sheffield zone. Good tie-up on the face-off, and Crows managed to pull it back down for Bairn. However, Telford trying to come back to gain control of that with Anderton. Colton sees the opportunity. That's going to be an offside as Humphreys was a little bit too eager there. We'll see it again in the replay. Colton grabs the puck, goes far side. Humphreys, miscommunication.
Oh, just a little bit too much. Well, hey, Ben.
Well, he'll be kicking himself over that one, but right now, dare I say, it's Sheffield with the momentum.
Yeah, maybe maybe Telford a little shell-shocked.
Maybe. I don't want to use it this early, but complacency.
Oh!
Telford have had a good season as Anderson goes back down, there it is! And they're back in it just like that!
Oh!
Well, Callum Griffin celebrates well, but that all comes from the Brandon Anderson play here.
Yeah, good play as it comes down, it feeds that puck across, and Anderson's at the back door.
Griffin,
at the back door, slots it home and evens things up here at Planet Ice Witness. It's now Telford Tigers 1, Sheffield Titans 1.
Winters hung out to dry with that pass, wide open, tries to go post to post. Griffin had all day to slot it home. And we're back underway immediately. Sheffield driving it forward, goes backhand almost delivering it on a platter there for Dineco.
Wow. So like I say, Ben, you're most vulnerable when you've just scored.
It's almost like, you know what you're talking about, Gary?
No.
Sheffield now come back, trying to re-grab hold of the reins of this game as they let it slip momentarily. However, Telford looking to count back on this. Winters is already down. There's going to be a call here. Well, that's going to be on Cooper. And that's a cross-check. See Mr. Perrin there talking to him straight away. He's not happy with the call.
It's in the replay
there. But it is what it is.
Well, unfortunately...
sorry, in fact, it's Reece Wickens, apologies. So Wickens goes the box.
Yeah.
And we get ourselves our first power play in the playoffs.
That's too many P's for that, Ben.
Face-off will be left-hand side of Winters. Well, taking quickly, too many pucks on the ice.
Never seen that before.
And that well-worked play there. Oh, are they saying?
We have a random puck.
Okay, Mr. Ryder there. But that might have already given up the playbook there.
Yeah,
you saw what they were going for. Was go again, Hunt. Loses out in the draw this time.
Oh.
Gets it back, puts it across.
Well defended.
Good clearance by the Sheffield team. All the way round. And Telford forced to turn up ice and come again. Anderton through the middle. Plenty of space around him. Good drop pass. Can he get it over? Sheffield unable to shut the pass lane off yet. Gets it to his man at the blue line. Spilt up once more. Rawthorne gets in the mix. Anderton loses his stick. Hunt is in the fray. Humphreys comes in to help. He doesn't want to overcommit. Price also in for sport for Telford. Gets it back to Yates at the point. What will Yates do? Looked like he was going to wind up for a big one. Price.
Oh, nice block.
Rawthorne read that like an absolute...
like a book?
Like a book. Oh, big hit on the boards.
Price is on the floor.
Well, Jones put the hit in. It wasn't from behind. The official's arm stayed down. We'll see that again, Gary, in the replay.
Yeah, as he tries to skate round the back of the goal and then slammed right into that. That's got to be a 10, that, in wrestling.
Well, we'll see how we go. Right now, 1:05 remains on the power play in favour of the Telford Tigers. face off, no man's zone, out in front of the Sheffield bench. And the Sheffield side, although short benched, doing enough at the moment just to disrupt the Telford side. Again, Tigers trying to get something going. Shot comes in, very quick shot from Bartholomew, and that puck turned down ice, however, by Gavigan. So Allen just applies a little bit of forward check pressure, gives it up to Jones.
Oh, he takes his chances, does he?
Jones puts it across the middle. And that was a good effort there by Callum Griffin again. Already one to his name. Jones takes his time. Well work between him and Super. Inside 20 seconds on the power play. Super tried to play it off the back, someone backhand in from Griffin.
Yeah.
Jones gets over, keeps the play alive. Washburn's there. And, well, they're calling it, so Telford forced to retreat and tag up once more. Sheffield relies to that. Just held the puck well. That play ran out, and we're back to full strength. Forced a save out of Brown.
It was a good shot there.
Line changes all round, and in the mix-up that ensues, who's going to come out with the benefit? Well, Gallagher on the ice for Telford Tigers now. Tried to jump on that early. See off Rawthorne. However, in the corner, holding it up between Rawthorne and Keeling. Keeling will be very much used to this ice, as I said. Iced previously for the Scimitars against the Morley side, the Witness Wild, based here, and we'll know how this pad plays.
Yeah, you said earlier about, nice little tap in there, would have gone in.
Good effort, and now it's Telford banging on the door. Rawthorne under pressure, spills the puck up. Immediately though, Jones gets there, does well to clear it out and forces the Telford side back down their end.
Yeah, like you were saying, Ben, it's a tight, intimidating ice rink, and it's difficult to do these stretch passes and do the big plays.
Defenders absolutely love playing in this rink because it's easy to pinch in and you can line somebody up sweetly. However,
like we saw
it also benefits the faster skaters because they know they can beat the defenders if they're going to do that.
And it helps me because it's not far for me to look.
Howells gets it. From the face-off, takes a shot. Winter spills it up, however. Jones gets in there. Price digging away for the Tigers. Comes out once more on the stick of Jones. And Ethan Jones having another good shift here. I know it's early to say, Gary, there's only 3 minutes 55 left in this first period. But Ethan Jones is trying to put a contention in for man of the match already.
Yeah, at this early stage. Yeah, he's had a lot of the play. Been instrumental so far.
And between the other possible contender, which is Humphreys. However, Telford now starting to work that puck around. Rawthorne shuts a pass lane off. Forces Telford to go round wide to Jets. Keeling straight in on the mix again. And the Sheffield play of smother the puck and don't let Telford clear it out, which is what they've managed to do. Marsden putting pressure on Howells. Yet, once more, cuts inside, battered down by Rawthorne. Given up and turned away. It was Hunt who put the puck on net. Keeling clears it out once more. Breathes a sigh of relief as there's a quick change up for some of the Sheffield men.
Yeah, Winters has got
Webb
it.
goes to cut inside. Gets a shot off. As Winter stands tall, Washburn sees an opportunity, backdoor, and that's a well-worked play. Telford and the vision there from Washburn to see Webb on the back door.
Yeah, feeding the puck around, looking for the open man. He feeds it across. Webb there, slots it home. Winster's left straddled on the floor, and it's now Telford Tigers 2, Sheffield Titans 1.
That's going to bode well and give them the momentum back they want. Going late into this first period now, Telford grab control of the game once more.
Yeah, Winters has got to have his head on a swivel here.
He was left a little bit high and dry there by his defenders, if I'm honest. But it was good play by Telford, and that's what they're looking to do. It's the misdirection plays, Gary.
Yeah.
You've seen it, they're throwing the puck on net. Winters, for some reason, just not comfortable to control that puck and wrap it up, and it's the rebounds that are getting passed around quickly.
Yeah, we're starting to see a lot more play down at the Sheffield ice end, but they need to get it up the other end, or at least mid-ice, to stop the pressure.
Allen gives it up to Super.
Well, hello.
Gets a shot, Philip Super has all the time in the world.
Bit of a solo goal there, wasn't it?
You see it again. Washburn knocks it forward. Super turns on a dime, jumps on it, takes a shot over the glove of Winters. It's now Telford Tigers 3, Sheffield Titans 1.
Well, an excellent shot there by Super. He saw that gap, took his chances, and that's what you can't afford to do against this Telford team. You give them the slightest bit of a gap of your goal, and they're going to fire a puck at it.
So 2 minutes 17 remaining in this first period. In the matter of minutes, Telford climbing the way to a 2-goal lead, turning the game on its head. Winters looks a little bit dejected, if I'm honest, Gary.
Well, it's early days yet, Ben, and they've shown that they can keep up with it for a while.
Again, Ethan Jones driving the puck down. Oh, put on net. Oh. Brown grabs the seal there. There's a little bit of afters.
Oh!
Well, there's looked like a little bit of slew footing possibly there then.
That was a bit...
we'll see it again. It was Washburn who was defending his netminder.
Yeah. And then, Anderson lost his footing and fell on him. It looked like he jumped on him for a minute.
Either way, it is starting to heat up a little bit here.
Well, you've got to admit, like, if you're a Sheffield player, you have been tickled under the chin a bit.
Face off, left-hand side of Zach Brown in the Telford zone. Jumped on by Solsley, and there's a player who's lost his helmet there. So immediately, player's been stopped due to safety reasons.
Might be an idea if you're passing that, mate. Just saying.
I think that's Liam Bartholomew, actually, who's lost his lid there. But either way, repeat. Face-off taken very quickly. Sheffield from the point.
Oh!
Well, from the point to the blue line. Rawthorne gets the one-timer away.
Yeah, it looked like he took a little bit of a deflection.
And now here comes Telford on the counter-attack.
Oh, nice little poke away. Oh, and he's still got it.
Giving it up. All the time in the world.
Oh!
Side netting.
2 chances.
Anderson rubbed out the play completely. Ethan Jones, again, that man involved. Thrown forward by Wickens, jumped on and turned around by the Tigers with Jones. Jones takes his time, dumps it into the corner. Pursued by Byrne. Anderson gets it to Byrne, back door.
Oh, wow.
And there it is again.
Well, Winters has left straggled again there out in no man's land. Pucks, you thought they got it away. It's fed across by Anderson and backdoor shot again. Winters sitting on his bum and pucks in the back of the net. It's now Telford Titans 4, Telford Tigers 4. I'm getting all tongue-tied here. Telford Tigers 4, Sheffield Titans 1.
Well, a little bit of a blowout coming in the first period already.
Well, I wouldn't have had this down, Ben. Going by the first 10 minutes, I would have said that we'd have been lucky if one team was in the lead by one goal.
Jumps forward, the puck drags it forward. And a slew of orange shirts dive forward. Yates gets it out to Hunt. Great pad save by Winters. Turns it round and have Telford committed too many men. As we're inside the final minute of this first period, Marsden gets it back around, and interesting choice of pass there. However, Telford able to recover that puck, drive it out of the zone, and Hunt again down that left side, drop pass. As Price tried to drag it over, Gordon now takes control. He's got Howells in support, yet plays it back into the middle between Hunt and Webb. They've turned the puck over to Rafter. Rafter takes his time, drags the puck down ice. Keeling holds his skate. Gets it across the middle. Keeling tried to get there, and it's turned around once more. And Webb does well to clear it back down to the Sheffield zone. Final 10 seconds. Dumped on the net of Brown.
A bit
slid into the corner, and there's going to be a buzzer. And what a turnaround in our first period by the Telford side.
Well, Telford have got to be really pleased with the way that they flipped that on its head and turned that first period from a bad start to a great end, as we end this first period here with Telford Tigers 4, Sheffield Titans 1. Join us after this short break.
Introducing the brand new Drop the Puck official online store. Choose from a wide variety of items including hoodies, t-shirts, and hats. Ranges include children and adults. Sizes from small to 5XL. Place your order through our Facebook store. Simply select your size and click message. One of our team will assist you with your purchase. Drop the Puck official merchandise store, only on facebook.com/dropthepuck.
Welcome back to Planet Ice Witness for this second period of the Laidler Playoffs 2022. The score currently stands at Telford Tigers 4, Sheffield Titans 1.
We get ready as Mr. Ryder drops the puck and we're away for this second period. And Gary, I wonder what's been said in the locker room of the Titans there.
Well, I'll guarantee you one of them will have been, just shut that door behind you. I don't want no one to hear this.
More than likely, is immediately Telford go back on the attack. Winters under pressure right off the bat. Trying to work it round. Price couldn't control that, and they managed to do well and get it out the Titans. However, very quick play by Telford. Turn around by Price once more. Goes to shoot in. It comes off the skate of Gavigan.
Has somebody turned the speed down? What's going on?
Sheffield will want Telford to play to their beat, and it was quite openly the other way round in the first period. I mean,
end-to-end stuff.
Yeah, Sheffield came out and were hanging with Telford, but they are short bench. They've not got that many legs. Washburn takes a shot, and can you say for Tang as that comes off the post? Back cutting inside, another shot in,
and he soaked that one
from
up.
Keys. Well, Connor Keys with the shot.
Yeah, Winters right behind that one, doesn't cough it up this time. And it's mistakes like that that would cost him last time.
Face-off will be left-hand side of Winters in the Sheffield zone. Taken quickly. Telford looks to try and work this puck into the corner and do so is Super. Super looks to come inside, ends up being forced around the back of the net. He's got support in the form of Webb, goes to turn back. Rawthorne's there though, shuts that pass lane off. However, loose puck, backhand. Winters, and it's literally, wow, sat on the line, and the Tigers couldn't put it past Winters, and here comes Dineco.
I don't think Winters knew where that was then, Ben.
He didn't, it was defensive man who saved the day there for him. As we go back the other way now, Sheffield drag up the puck all the way up to the Tiger zone, but Telford taking the time to break out, and Jones on Webb, keeps the pressure on, tries to put the body on, comes out with the puck, and straight away,
it's back across
out in front. Winters denies one,
and
Super
again.
denied by the second time, and that's going to give Winters great confidence going in now, Gary.
Yeah.
As Dineco jumps on that all the way down the right wing, spills up blind past the Washburn. Rawthorne's got to hold that up because he's got 3 men offside.
Yeah, there was nobody there. He fed that back to no man at all.
Wickens tried to chase that down, but it's ended up being turned around by the Telford Tigers one more time. In the middle now, Tigers decide to dump that back in. Into the corner. Looking to play it out. Anderson under pressure. Tigers again come out with it. At the point, shot in from Priest. You hear it thud off the backboards. Turn back quickly for Anderson. And Rawthorne's going to get there first.
Sheffield finding themselves pinned back here.
And the high man is where they've managed to get that puck. Marsden takes a shot and forces a save out of Brown.
But again, nobody there to support him.
Winters plays that forward for Sheffield. Down the wing now again, intercepted immediately, and Griffin's going to grab control of that one. Throws it over the opposite side. Tries to find Anderson cutting back, and these big cross-ice passes are working for Telford at the moment. Sheffield just not able to keep them shut down. As Anderton calls for the pass, turns on a dime once more, faces back up ice. Spridgen getting in there. Charlie Spridgen, formerly of the Deeside Dragons, used to play against the Telford Tigers. Gallagher tries to spin around, bodies his man in the form of Cooper off the puck, allows Telford back in, and as soon as they dumped it back in the Sheffield zone, looks to be turned around again. And now the Titans trying to regain some composure and control in the game. Loose puck spilled up and jumped on by the Sheffield side. However, Howells is going to grab that loose one. Allen puts the body on in the corner. Howells takes it round. Will he drag it out in front of the net? There's going to be a call. Well, that looks like it's on Luke Allen. We'll see it again in the replay here. Slashing call on Luke Allen. You see the stick come up.
Yeah.
And that's not what the Titans need at this moment, Gary.
No, everything seems to be stacked against
Mr.
them
Ryder there.
the
2 minutes for hooking call, sorry, so that's what he's given. So Luke Allen sent the Bucks 2 minutes for hooking. Face off left hand side of Winters in the Sheffield zone. Power play to the Tigers as Mitchell takes that walk in the line. And now they start the rotation with the puck. Jets from the blue, takes a shot, spills up, Winters gets it out the way.
opportunity there, missed.
Anderton was posted right out in front of the screen, yet under pressure, manages to regain it, spinning puck, thought he was going to play the shot. Another shot comes in from Mitchell, turned into the corner once more by Winters. 30 seconds of the power play gone. Can the Titans weather the storm?
The Titans were lucky there.
Webb's kept it alive though for the Tigers. Anderton behind the net, plays it into the corner. And again, good rotation, cycling this puck well. Now Hunt post out in front, and they've done just that. They've managed to get it down onto the stick of Brown. Fresh legs onto the ice for the Sheffield side. Anderton turns up ice, and that's going to be offside as Washburn was already over. 57 seconds remain on the power play.
Yeah, Telford seems to be catching Sheffield on the hop here. At sixes and sevens, Ben. The defence seems to be all over the place, and they haven't settled at all in the second period, have they?
14:23 as the puck drops, and that power play clock ever slowly ticking away. Sheffield doing well so far with the PK.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're just picking their time, aren't they, Telford? They're just looking.
And that's something they have got, Gary. A 3-goal cushion is giving them that time.
Yeah.
And they know they've got the legs behind it as well to do it.
Well, we're saying in the period break there, Ben, that the next goal is vital in this one. Sheffield definitely need to get one on the board if they want to get anything in this.
And Super takes his time, goes all the way around the world with it. Gets it over, shot comes in, one-timer. Griffin tries to get the rebound, turned away by Winters once more. It's Bartholomew with the one-time shot. Gets it over to Jones now, chases it behind the net. Can the Titans get in on it? Body in. Played around once more. Let go for Washburn. 2 seconds, 1 second. Back to 5-on-5. And again, the PK unit of the Titans does the job.
Well,
shot into the glove of Brown, who freezes that one out.
And I do think, players like, oh, hello. A little bit of a shove in there. I do think that shots like that on goal are a little bit wasted when there's nobody supporting you.
So we're going to go down to the Telford end. Face off, left-hand side of Brown. Immediately won by the Titans, get a shot off. Colton with the shot. Jumped in there though.
Well,
was the Tigers player to clear it away. Humphreys does well to drag it back in. Colton down the wing, cuts inside, gets a shot off. And it's going off the stick and the blocker of Brown and high into that netting. And now all of a sudden, Titans are wide awake.
Yeah, interesting when he managed to turn it around and fired a quick shot again, the second one. And starting to get their feet back into this period.
Well, 13 minutes and 2 remain in it, Gary. Can they get anything out of it? Like you say, a goal is crucial. They need something. Either way, face off right hand side of Brown. Good tie up on the face off, and Telford thrown that forward, and that icing call waved off.
Yeah.
Interesting. Jones trying to pressure Price. Swings it back once more to Yates. Yates works around. Winters with that near post seal. And again, it's through traffic and onto the net.
Looked like the net had been knocked off its moorings there a bit.
Hunt held up as Jones once more comes into the play. And literally, Ethan Jones has been everywhere today for the Sheffield side. As Mr. Crow there, Stephen Crow, is going to be the one who gets the icing call. Beating out his man.
12-22. And you've got to say, Ben, almost halfway through this second period. And little to show for it so far by either team.
You say little to show for it, but at the same time, Telford haven't been able to get anything on the board either. So that is something to show for it right now. If you are a Sheffield player, you've held this Tigers squad who were doing that and firing pucks on the net and getting results from it. You've kept them out so far for 8 minutes almost.
We'll say it.
However, there's a big call there behind the net now, and that's Price. Well, the officials straight in to deal with that. Luke Allen's going to help his teammate up.
In answer to what you were saying, Ben, I think that for me, the Telford Tigers have taken their foot off the gas a little bit. And we've got a penalty here. Telford got a player going to the box.
Yes, the Price is headed to the box. We'll await the official call now. Boarding. So boarding is the call given.
So Sheffield handed an opportunity here. Their first of the game so far. Power play in favour of the Titans. Can they make it count?
Face off will be the right hand side of Brown. As there's a quick technical issue and they've managed to sort that now. So 5 minutes goes up on the board. Again, face off right hand side of Brown, jumped on by the Tigers. However, Titans do well to regain control and start the rotation. Puck now cycling around to Gavigan. Takes his time through the traffic, spilt out, and it's going to be
a lot of
the
bodies.
Sheffield side who recover the puck.
Yeah, a lot of bodies in there. It's going to be hard to put anything in.
Fanned on the clearance. And that's all Telford need to do, though, is just hold that puck in no man's land, away from their goal, and chew the clock up now. Sheffield to turn up ice and go once more. Mitchell intercepts it and just dumps it straight back down the other way. Picked up by Dineco. Dineco up the right wing. Cuts inside, gets a shot off. Right down the throat of Brown. Plenty of time to get hold of that one.
Yeah, opportunities are starting to come their way a little bit. They're getting a little bit more comfortable. Feeling their way back in this period. Nice shot straight down the middle there, but soaked up by Brown, and we've got ourselves a face-off.
Face-off, left-hand side of Brown in the Tiger zone once more. Humphreys picks that up from the face-off. It's fallen to Colton, who gets a shot off. Sam Colton! Top shelf on Brown.
Well, I said they were getting in there. As we look at our replay now, they win the puck from the face-off, and he's all on his own right out in front of goal, fires it right into the back of the net. And now you've got yourself a bit of a game, Ben. It's now Telford Tigers 4, Sheffield Titans 2.
Colton, the sniper on the hill there, picks it out. Absolute peach of a goal. But is it enough as they remain on the penalty kill now, the Telford Tigers, because it was a major penalty, 5 minutes, so it's still 5-on-4. Have they got the opportunity to try and turn the thumb screws now and apply the pressure?
Well, the thing is, they need to be careful. Got to play careful hockey and clever hockey here if they want to stay in this with Telford.
Humphrey's going to chase down Crow. Gets it back to Allen. Allen looks for support. Back to Humphreys once more. Has Jones at the point. Jones decides to cut in. Takes a shot.
Ooh.
And picked straight out the air by Brown.
That was a nice shot there. So we see that again in the replay. Just gently brings it round and looks for that opportunity as Humphreys fires a quick turn shot. And still remains Tigers 4, Titans 2.
3 minutes 24 left on the power play. 10 minutes 26 in the period. And Tigers win the draw there and dump it straight down onto the net of Winters. Feels comfortable enough just to ease that onto the stick of Cooper. Back up the other way. Keeling takes a shot, sails wide. Marsden's going to pick the rebound up, gets it to Keeling once more in the corner. Keeling loses out as Hunt manages to get something on that, can't clear the zone out, it's put straight back in. Off a Tigers shirt. Brought down, and now Gavigan taking his time. Possible chance of gaining another one here, bringing it back to a single goal game.
Well, that'd make it interesting, wouldn't it?
You can hear the travelling fans trying to get behind the Tigers as Marsden didn't quite catch his first puck. Had to turn around and go again. And now the Tigers PK unit doing its job, forcing the Titans backwards. However, we've got a bit of space down this right-hand side with Cooper. Cooper absolutely deeks his man there, howls. Fighting away in the corner still, Cooper. It's come round to Keeling, puts it back to Cooper once more.
Yeah, he's being pushed out of that.
Some good play. Jones gets a shot off the blocker of Brown. Picked up by Dineco. Turns back. What's he going to do here? Goes back to the point. Jones once more. Over to Cooper. Cooper plenty of time. Gets a shot off. Comes off the skate of a Tigers player. Sails up into the plexi. And that's going to clear the zone. 1:43 remaining on the power play.
Well, Titans are starting to show a little bit of their teeth now. Getting the taste for it. But whether they can maintain this, Ben.
Anderson chases that down as Winters plays it out to his teammates. Again, Tigers with the forward check pressure. Dineco over to Jones. Jones down the wing. Puts it back across the middle. Well, he tried to find Sosley. And we're just approaching the 1 minute mark now on the power play. Inside the minute now, 8 minutes remaining in the period.
Well, Sheffield can get something out of this before that penalty expires.
Jones clears it down once more. Onto the stick of Ethan Jones. Off the boards. Solsley.
Yeah, Tigers doing well, just pushing it down.
And that's all they've got to do, Gary. Just run that clock out. Keep sending Sheffield back down to their end of the ice. Force them to skate all the way back up. Use what little ever energy they've got. Cooper didn't like what he saw there. Turned into the cul-de-sac. Went back. Lays a pass off to Rawthorne. Rawthorne back over. Gets it to Wickens. Wickens. Dineco's there. Back to Dineco. Dineco, where will he go with this one? Decides to take a shot himself.
Final
Gavigan.
10 seconds now, the penalty.
Brings it back round. Dineco gets it to Wickens.
3, 2, 1. The trap
Door opens for Price. And Tigers immediately send it back up the other way. Drop pass, shot on.
Oh!
Picked up, and it's picked up. It's number 16, Materi. We'll see it again.
Soon as they came on ice, and immediately they go on the attack, and the Telford Tigers make it count. It's now Telford Tigers 5, Sheffield Titans 2.
Well, just like that, Gary, the game swings back the other way as the cruel mistress pendulum of momentum goes straight back into the hands of the Tigers. And Price look to dive forward again. Well worked. Tigers going a bit tighter with the pass now, more tape to tape. Humphreys turns up ice. Humphreys all alone looking for support. It arrives in the form of Gavigan. However, he's managed to swing around to Colton. Colton taking out the play. Priest now into the corner. Liam Priest holding it up. Allen's in there. Colton's in there. It's fallen to Yates. Yates immediately clears it out again. Gavigan this time the receiver. Humphreys holds the puck up. Taken in. Allen. What will he do? Puts it across the middle.
Oh!
Well, it come off the inside post of Brown. It's come back out.
That nearly went in then.
Colton to Cooper. Cooper into the slot once more.
Oh, nobody there.
Hunt feeds it to Yates. Yates goes to skate forward. Back to Hunt. Good poke check, but Yates wise to it. Picks a rebound up. Goes to go low over the, under the glove, I should say, of Winters, but he's wise to it.
Yeah, you see the opportunity to bring it around, feeds it back to his fellow player behind him, and yet has a little poke at the goal there, but Winters manages to block it off.
Face off will be left hand side of Nicholas Winters. 5:36 on the clock on the puck drop, and big clearance, but it's kept in by Connor Keys. Keys swings it back around. Good pressure by the Titans. Webb bodied off the puck by Keeling. And that's kept alive. Rawthorne once more. Keeling tries to play it out. Good pinch in by Crew. However, the Titans able to clear the zone. Super spilt it up. Keys there for support once more. Aided in by Washburn. And the Titans certainly know they're in a game now, as it's getting a bit more gritty. Keys fighting away with Rafter. Super turns back, under pressure from Keeling, manages to maintain control. Washburn, big shot in, deflected off the shoulder of Anderton, and it's come out. And Rafter loses out up to Washburn. Super in for support, has his pocket picked, and here we go with the Tigers once more.
Struggling to keep hold of the puck, Ben, and it's like I said earlier, you're giving up the puck, you're just giving up the opportunities to have a go yourself, and you're just gifting it to the Telford Tigers.
Well, Jones did well there to clear that. You saw Winters steer the puck away after that initial shot. As Jones again driving forward. Howells turns it round for Super. Super, big stretch pass far side. Skating inside.
Oh!
And almost collides with the ref, Thomas Byrne. However, the puck has travelled all the way back down to the Telford zone. And Byrne absolutely opened up there.
Yeah, they're starting to get greedy, you can tell. They can sense the blood in the water, Ben. And Telford are really, really going for it now. I think they're going to try and put this to bed before the end of this second period.
I think you're right, Gary. That way they can conserve energy and skate out the third period and look to face either the Sutton Sting or the Hull Jets tomorrow. Again, face off left hand side of Winters goes the way of the Tigers. Griffin swings it round. Anderson chasing it in. Kept alive once more by Gordon. Titans are able to finally clear the zone though. Body on Griffin. And it's getting a little bit physical again, Gary. And there's going to be a call. Well, it's Wickens, it's down. Whoa, Sosley and Howells. Well, right out in front of our commentary position there.
I think Howells was wanting something to happen, but...
Well, it's Callum Griffin who's gone the box. He's gone for holding. He's not happy with the call. You see him lashing out with his stick there in frustration.
Well, interestingly enough, and with 3:23 remaining, Sheffield have been handed an opportunity here to try and get back in this.
And there's that pendulum of momentum again, Gary, swinging back the other way.
Oh, Father Time.
And time is something that the Sheffield team have not got, as we're in 3 minutes 17 and counting down. They've only got the 2-minute power play. Can they get something out of this late second period? Out in front of the Tigers bench, Colton at pace. Looks to go around his man. Priest does well, sends him wide. Turns back once more, looks for support. It's arriving, however. Bartholomew's going to get there first. They can't keep the puck in the zone. Gavigan taken off it by Materi. Played into Humphreys. Humphreys has gone back in, and Brown picks that out the air, palms it down, and that's come in again, and Brown's gone
down. Did he
down.
get that in the face?
Well, I think that's what's happened, Gary. He's put his glove up, and it's deflected off the glove, off the cage, and out again.
Yeah.
However, it has caused a break in play. You see there, he appears to be all right. Zach Brown just grabbing some water.
Of course, player safety is paramount here, and I'm sure he'll be all right. It seems to be okay. He's putting his arm back on. I think we can resume play. All 2 minutes 35 remaining in this second period,
of which 1 minute 12 is still a power play in favour of the Sheffield Titans. Can they get something out of this? Gary, if I was on the Sheffield bench, I'd be screaming right now.
Well, it's an opportunity.
Face off goes the way of the Tigers as they're chasing that puck back once more. And Telford trying to hold it up behind the Titans net.
And just under a minute remaining in penalty now.
Humphreys looks to take a shot in your head. That one come off the backboards. Colton turns around again. Tries to drag it in, however, Super's got different ideas. Super look to break down the wing. Back across, wide open Mitchell. Mitchell goes to take the shot again. Comes off the boards behind the net. 30 seconds remains on the power play. 1 minute 50 in the period. Super gives it up to Allen. Allen, can he get there?
Oh!
And that was the opportunity for Dineco. Allen only had to get it across in time.
Unbelievable. And just as this penalty is due to expire, and the Sheffield Titans feed that puck across the goal, opportunities to stab it home, and Dineco couldn't do it. Still remains Tigers 5, Titans 2.
20 seconds on the power play. Face off right hand side of Brown. Good drawing by the Telford side. Titans forced back. Jones, as we're inside 10 seconds on the power play now. Again though, Ethan Jones so far without a doubt is my man of the match for the Sheffield Titans.
Open.
Yeah, Griffin back onto the ice as we go 5-on-5 again.
And we know what happened last time.
Winter's already down to block that puck.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel comfortable and freezes out under the shadow of Carroll Yates.
Yeah. Last time, Tigers just jumped on it and made it count for them, but Sheffield playing safe there. 1 minute 14 remaining in this second period. And you've got to feel, Ben, that
maybe the damage was done early.
well, you've got to feel that the Sheffield would like the whistle to go now.
Titans gain possession of the puck, however, and dump it straight forward.
Oh, he's going to win that.
Good skating as he's brought down. That's Rafter. However, Tigers look to find a big stretch pass. Well cut out by Ethan Jones there. Put back in. Brown steers that way into the corner. Hunt will pick up the loose puck. Keeling applying the forecheck now. Keeling digging away. They managed to dispossess the Tigers for a second, just disrupt the play. But Keys is straight in there to feed that round to Yates. Reeled in by Hunt. Takes a shot.
Whoa.
Deflected down and away by Winters. Inside 22 seconds now. The clock ticking away. Jones brings his man down, turned around once more. Rawthorne under pressure. Looks to play it forward. Tries to backhand it off the boards. Yet again. And that's going to be a call. Is that on Yet? And it is. It's a hooking call.
Well, he's not happy.
Well, essentially now, Sheffield going to start the third period on a power play.
Well, just the way you want it, really, isn't it?
It is if you're Sheffield. If you're Telford, I'll be honest, it was a little bit of a soft call, that.
So 2 minutes for hooking. He'll see 6.6 seconds of this second period. So he's going to see almost 2 minutes in that third period, Ben.
Puck drops and Gavigan does well to keep it alive.
Oh, go on,
Can we get anything out of it? Humphreys can't get the shot off. Howells absolutely smothered him out there. And Reece Howells just giggling with Humphreys.
And they know they had an opportunity there, but there you go. Pats each other on the shoulder. Been an interesting period, Ben. Each team getting 1 goal each.
And interestingly, Carroll Yates just come into Mr. Ryder after the whistle there to have a few quiet words. He's not happy with it, but his team are taking him away. It does, how you say it, however, though, give the Titans the advantage going into that third period.
Yeah, and with that, it remains Telford Tigers 5, Sheffield Titans 2. Join us after this short break.
Introducing the brand new Drop the Puck official online store. Choose from a wide variety of items including hoodies, t-shirts, and hats. Ranges include children and adults. Sizes from small to 5XL. Place your order through our Facebook store. Simply select your size and click message. One of our team will assist you with your purchase. Drop the Puck official merchandise store, only on facebook.com/dropthepuck.
Welcome back to Plantage Witness for this third and final period in this Laidler playoff between the Telford Tigers and Sheffield Titans.
Obviously, the Titans straight on the power play with that Carroll Yates hooking call that was given late in that second period. Can they make something of this early and try and bring the game back into contention?
Whoa.
Shot comes in from Gavigan and turned away once more by the Tigers, which is what they've done all game so far.
Well, they've been handed a lifeline here, if you like, but they've got to capitalise on this one-man advantage.
Gavigan tries to drag it forward, held up out in front of the Tigers bench, and this is exactly what Telford need to do. Just stop that puck moving, chew the clock up. Colton, Allen skates it forward, drops it for Humphreys, gets it over quickly, shot comes in. Loss of the stick there, and it was a good save by Brown. Put back in the other way, Colton again, keeps the play alive. Gavigan, back to Colton. Cooper to Humphreys. Out in front, Gavigan takes a shot, reflected. And Humphreys finds the back of the net.
Well,
Tom Humphreys.
that's exactly what they wanted. They're feeding the puck round. He gets his chance right out in front of goal and fires past 3 defenders and gives Sheffield a bit of a lifeline now. It's Telford Tigers 5, Sheffield Titans 3.
Well, isn't this interesting? However, you still kind of got to favour the Tigers at the moment, Gary.
Yeah, the ice definitely has been tilting in their favour all day, but it's you can't take it away from Sheffield. They're going down fighting.
As we're back underway after that Tom Humphreys goal, and yet in possession for Telford. Gets over to Price. It's gone all the way through to Winters, who's turned it away. Rawthorne tries to ring it round. Price gets there first though. puts it back into the fray. Rawthorne again, chasing down Yates. Priest keeps it in. Good play by Price. Out front, and it's an own goal from Rawthorne.
Oh, devastating. As you watch, the Tigers managed to keep the puck in the Sheffield end and fires a shot across goal, and it's deflected in.
Rawthorne tried to turn it out, and it's just come off the toe of his stick and followed the curvature of the blade, so right past Winters.
Telford Tigers 6, Sheffield Titans 3.
And what an unfortunate situation that is for the Titans, as they were gaining a little bit of momentum. So, Mr. Herring calls him back to the middle, and away again they go.
Well, I was going to say, Ben, the one thing that was going against Sheffield was that the Tigers seemed to just keep them camped in their own end.
And here they come again. Shot in from Washburn, padded away by Winters, and the goal being accredited to Price. Super. Well, jumped on by the Titans, but can't clear it all the way down. Webb grabs that in. Turned away by Ethan Jones again. Onto the stick of Super as Titans player loses his edge there. Webb takes a shot into the glove of Winter. And well, you can see in the replay.
Yeah, player loses his edge, as you said there, Ben, but puck's sped out to the side here. Webb fires a shot in, and Winters comfortably gloves that. 17:22 remaining in this third period. Tigers 6, Titans 3.
Face-off taken, quick shot in, well worked. Winters gets over. Colton now in possession of the puck. Drags it on, it's Colton all by himself looking for support. That arrives in Allen. However, Jones has different ideas. Puck in again off the glove of Brown. And back up ice. Well, they can't clear it as Anderton deflected the puck leaving the zone, but unfortunately it was Burns skated onside at that point. So that's going to get caught offside and bring them out in front of the Sheffield bench. Face off right in front of the Sheffield Titans bench, picked up by Jones of the Tigers. Run round for Cooper. Allen tries to pinch in and take that off the Tigers, but they've maintained possession. Lovely bit of stick skill. However, Colton back the other way. Sent wide by Jones.
Yeah, he's crowded out by a load of Tigers there.
Into the corner. Big stretch pass up again. Dish has been working well for Telford. Byrne gets it over. Anderson holds the play up a moment, lets the support arrive. Colton immediately, though, back on the puck. Tried to play it around Jones. Jones wise to the move. Put it back in, and now Allen for the Titans. Over to Humphreys. Titans look to gain the zone and do. Colton round the back of the Tigers' net. Tried to play it through, gets the body on for his trouble. Rawthorne pinches in, that's going to go up and out of play over the plexi. A fan there with a nice little memento.
15:46 remaining in this third period here at Planet Ice. The first of 2 games this weekend in this semi-final.
Today.
In this semi-final playoff.
Face off out in front of the commentary position. Picked up by Telford, but immediately it's a battling shoes between Ethan Jones and Spridgen. Rawthorne's going to chase Gallagher into the boards for that one. Does so.
And interesting enough, Ben, a lot of Hull Jets players watching this game from the rink side.
Yeah, the Jets versus the Sting is the next fixture in this playoff weekend. An absolute buffet of hockey, if you don't mind me saying.
All there for the picking.
That's the one. Something for everybody. As, again, the Titans stop the Tigers coming in. As getting a little bit feisty. Yeto sees the opportunity, cutting Yet, tries to go low and hard on Winters. Wise to he gets his leg pad down in time. And that's going to be cleared out by the Titans once more. Daneko's going to chase that up. Dumped in by Crow. Quick line change by the Tigers. Yet again on Rawthorne. Jones. Played forward.
Oh, nice little play. Oh.
Shut off. And Rawthorne forced back under the shadow of Price to do something. Yet's now applying the forward check pressure. Keeling. Gives it up to Yet. Yet holds the pass. Shot comes in.
Ooh.
Winters turns it around to the side. And the official there just got in the way of Yet trying to get the puck. Well, that's an interesting call there. The number 16 of Rafter went down in front of his man and shut the Tigers off from getting them an opportunity. And they're literally throwing the bodies at it now, Sheffield. However, shot comes in again.
Well saved.
That looked to be Yetz there who got the shot off. Winters denied him.
Yeah, Yet's taking his chance this time. The puck gets fed out to him and he fires it home. But unfortunately, Winters was there to stop it. 13:46 remaining here in this third period at Planside Witness. It's Tigers 6, Titans 3.
Face off right hand side of Winters in the Sheffield zone. Thrown forward very quickly for Webb to chase down. However,
two players weren't watching what was going on then.
Titans have managed to clear the zone. Pursued him once more. Webb beaten to the puck, so we're going to get an icing call. And Gary, the pace of the game, not as intense as it was from the first period, which we kind of knew it wouldn't be anyway.
Do you think it's starting to take its toll on Sheffield, Ben? Do you think that they're slowing the game down a little bit because
very much so
they're running out of steam?
Yeah, don't forget, the Tigers have got a good bench on them. They can roll over to start in the second line tomorrow if they get through. However, I think Sheffield going to find it difficult. Super gets the shot off, and the puck has managed to stay out somehow.
Yeah, it looks like Super turns his man and fires a shot right into Winton. Looks like it's got lodged in his padding somewhere.
I think no, it's gone out the rink, Gary.
Oh, has it?
Yeah, it went out. Either way, face off, left hand side of Winter. Shot comes around. And the shot turned into a very quick hard pass, played around, and now the Titans in possession look to play it off the half board, try and clear it out. Only managed to get it as far as Priest. However, Humphreys applying that forward check again, turned around, and here come the Tigers. Through one, through two, and crucial poke away from Cooper. Just disrupts the momentum they were building. Priest takes time. And that's exactly what Telford have got with this 3-goal cushion again, Gary. Nothing but time. They can control the game and the tempo.
Yeah.
However,
it's all in
Allen
their hands now, isn't it?
dumps it in. Quick change for the Sheffield D-men. Good pass forward. Super. Drops it for Webb. Jones again, pursues his man. Gets it out across from Byrne. Shot comes in. Jones of the Tigers is going to try and feed Super, but it's turned around. Colton gets it past him, and Telford forced to reset and go again.
Well, just coming up to the 12-minute mark remaining, and still plenty of time for Sheffield to make something in this, but 3 goals adrift.
And with every second that ticks away, that climb gets steeper and steeper. Anderson into the corner and Jones. Burns in there, so's Allen. Puck comes out on a blue shirt. Driving it around, Mitchell. Gets it back to Anderson behind the net.
Of course, the problem is, Ben, this puck is spending a lot of time down this end of the ice.
Sheffield desperately need to get it forward.
Ooh, nice
Anderson hit from Humphreys. And now Humphreys Bodies Mike Jones off the puck. Allen tries to find an echo, throws it forward, and he's giving it up as Griffin just intercepts it.
Yeah, he knows.
Cooper forced back at pace. Anderson again applying the pressure. Giving it up this time to Byrne. Jones puts it back round. Griffin takes his time. Men queued up in the slot.
Ooh.
Titans able to clear it out. And Jones dumps it back in and sends Sheffield back to start again. And every time you think the Sheffield have cleared it and are going to start taking control, Tigers just put it straight back in, and it's clever gameplay here now.
Relentless pressure from the
and that's it!
Yeah, there you go.
Well, the rebound spilled up by Winters once more.
Yeah, feeds out from the side, it fires into Winter. Winters couldn't keep hold of it, bounces down, and the Telford Tiger player there, luckily in the right place at the right time, manages to snatch it home. It's now Tigers 7, Titans 3.
Callum Griffin, the goal scorer there for the Tigers, made up with that one. But you are right, Gary, we're now in similar scorelines that we've seen all season from these two teams, especially from this matchup. As we get back underway with 10-15 remaining still in this game. And the game put ever out of reach by the Titans once more. Tigers.
They just can't get that puck out of that end, can they?
Tigers doing well to jump on everything every time the Sheffield do something like this now. The problem is that's going to be an interference call.
Well, it's a penalty he was prepared to take, but a silly one. When you're 7-3 up, you don't need to do that.
No, but it is going to give Sheffield some time now as Gordon has sent the box. 2 minutes for interference. And Connor Gordon just sharing his opinion with the officials as he went into the box there.
Don't they all?
So, man advantage for 2 minutes. Shot in! And they only need seconds on the power play as Jones.
He's been asking for that all night. They win it from the face-off, fed back, and Jones fires a one-timer straight to the back of the net. And as you like it, it's back as you were, because it's now a 3-goal advantage to the Tigers still. It's Telford Tigers 7, Sheffield Titans 4.
Well, if that didn't put the signed, sealed and delivered on man of the match there for Ethan Jones, I don't know what did. What a shot that was.
Well,
completely caught Brown frozen to the spot.
9 minutes 41 remaining, 41 remaining, sorry, and there's still time for this.
Well, Mr. Herring drops the puck, and with a new lease of life, the Titans charge forward once more. Colton has managed to dig that puck out, gets it to Jones, the goal scorer, off the skate to Connor Keys, and now the Tigers firmly in control. Once more, he's giving it up. Colton takes a shot down the throat of Brown. And Sam Colton, a little bit of a thorn in the Tigers' paw at the moment.
Yeah, it seems to be, he's been good at getting the puck up ice, and he grabs it out the air there, fires a shot home, but it's saved. And Brown, glad to see that covered up.
9:26 remaining. Slosley in for the face-off. Gets the win for the Titans, but ends up throwing it towards Price. Is it kept in? No, that's out. Slosley now going to recover that one though. However, Jones tried to play it forward quickly. Dineco dumps it in. Forces Brown backwards into his own net. Well, you can hear the Telford fans now shouting.
Telford starting to feel the effects of being pressured in their own end zone.
And now they've just been blown dead one moment by the officials. We'll wait and see what the official call is here. They're saying that the clock didn't move.
Okay, so it's game clock management. there we go. They're ticking the time down. You can just see up there in the corner. So we go again. As I was just saying, Ben, Telford now feeling what it's like to be under a little bit of pressure as the Titans are starting to turn the screw a little bit.
They are, Gary, but this is something that Telford are very used to, and they're good at managing. Either way, though, Titans again. Driving forward, 2 shots on. Brown sends them both out. And they are setting themselves up now in the Telford end. But a puck like that leaves the zone, and any momentum they've just had gone. So Dineko takes his time, draws 2 Telford Tigers forward, enables Solsley to get around the back as it's dumped in. Pulled down out the air by the Tigers. Price into the corner once more, drops it for Yet. Yet gets it back to Price. Good poke check by Dineko. Priest looks to put it straight in. Winters off the leg pad once more. Hunt gets it back. Yet again turns it on net. Priest skates in. Gets it to Price. Price across the face of the goal. No one there. Yet calmly back to Hunt. And the Tigers now starting to set themselves up. But another play by the Titans turns that back around.
I think he plays that a little bit too early there. Oh.
As Priest takes Cooper out the play. And a blind pass turns possession over once more to the Tigers. Good work by Wickens.
Broken away.
However, Tigers end up losing that with Webb just inside the Sheffield zone. Turn around back, recoups for his mistake. Fans on the pass, gives it up. And Titans look to break down the left-hand side. Rafter just lost the puck then for a minute in his skates. And Cooper looked to pinch in. Done enough to disrupt Webb. Mitchell's going to force back with that one. Jones, head up. Plays the puck in. Gavigan shuts it off. Straight onto the stick of Ethan Jones again. And a big pass thrown forward is surely going to be an icing call. It is. 6:55 remaining in this game. Still a 3-goal advantage in favour of the Telford Tigers too.
Well, Ben, I've got to say, puck awareness has let Sheffield down a little bit here. Bit sloppy play, little bit of lack of the tape-to-tape passing that we would normally expect. But it's Telford who's managed to capitalise each time.
Well, Jones did well to keep that in play then. Griffin coughs it up, and Gavigan now, where's he going to go? Goes through Griffin's legs. Keelan sees daylight around the back of Jones, puts it across, gets a save out of Brown. And again, another one out of Brown. Rafter's in there, but Jones is just going to protect his netminder. We'll see it on the replay.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ben, am I going to make comments like that more often? Because straight away, Sheffield start to put some nice passes together and put that Telford goal under a little bit of pressure there.
Face off left-hand side of Brown, taken quickly, 6:35 on the clock, and it's going to be the Tigers who come out in possession of that one. Griffin, right side, goes over to the left. Good play again by Ethan Jones. And I'll tell you what now, Gary, there'll be a few Morley teams with their eye on that lad.
Yeah.
He certainly looks like he'd be able to hold his own. Griffin in a battle now with Allen down the right wing of Telford again. Howells goes to put it in. Great little stick away by Colton. Gets it to Humphreys.
Ooh.
Dumps it in. Body starts to come in again.
Yeah, it's getting a little physical again.
Good forward check pressure by the Titans. Looking to turn the puck over deep in the Titans in the Tiger zone. Get it out. Colton goes backhand.
Oh, opportunity gone.
And Rothen gets it back. Dumps it in for Sosley. Out in front. Oh! And Titans are making a late surge here now in this third and final period.
Well, they could get another goal soon. It could make it real interesting.
Throwing everything at it, including the kitchen sink. But Telford just seem to have an answer every time.
Oh,
Winters somehow managed to save that through all the traffic. And up and over again. Rawthorne lets it run for Sosley. He's got Deneko down the wing. What will he do? Well, Deneko just gets the body on from Gallagher.
oh, nice.
Deneko forced to dump that in because Wickens was offside. And it's allowed Keys to get in on the play. Good board battle ensues as the puck comes out on the Titan stick. Second bite of the cherry, sails over the net, and it's run out the zone as Sheffield forced the tag up once more.
Yeah, that puck flying east and west of the ice, right across the Telford goal from nobody there though.
Tigers doing well, working with Moretti. Back to Deneko, however, of the Titans. Puts one on net, and it's calmly dealt with by Brown into the corner as it ensues. Oh, and then Wickens has collided with the net.
That didn't sound good. So the referee pushes the net out the way. Yeah, Wickens certainly didn't.
I think he was too busy watching the puck there, Gary, if I'm honest.
Well, let's see if he's okay. Hopefully he is, as one of his team staff got to check on him. Meanwhile,
it's not as if Sheffield can be in this position of losing men at the moment.
No, with 3 minutes 56 remaining in this third and final period, it's given a little bit of an opportunity for
a little bit of respite,
yeah, both teams to go over to the bench and try and put something together in this.
Well, he's up under his
minutes.
own weight, making his way back to the bench. That's great to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's feeling that one.
That'll leave a bruise in the morning.
So 3:56 remains in the game. Face off just out in front of our commentary position. Well, they've changed it now. Out in front of the Tigers bench. Drawing by the Titans, but jumped on immediately by the Tigers. And here we go again. Telford looking to skate in, put the nail in the coffin. And it's Price. Hunt gets it around to Yates, gets it back to Price. What a play that was. Winters has the answer though, and turned up ice immediately.
Yeah, penalty there.
And there's going to be a penalty. That's going to be on Krupa.
Yeah, he just caught him just as he was skating out.
Well, Mr. Ryder gives it 2 minutes for tripping. And like that, Gary, with 3 minutes 33 left, 2 minutes of that now, Sheffield are going to be on the back foot. A man down. Either you expect Telford to put the game to bed here, or literally just control that puck and run the clock down.
Well, don't rise off Sheffield, Ben. They might get one back.
Face off, taken quickly. Yet. Holds that puck at the point. Gets it around to Price. Price takes all the time in the world to knock that forward. However, Titans have jumped on it, and here they go with Colton. Colton's got Humphreys in support, can't get it there. Turn round by Yates, plays it up to Anderson. Brandon Anderson looks to go around, gets out in front to Yates again, but it's that man, Ethan Jones, that's there again to disrupt that.
Sends the puck all the way down the ice.
And that's come off a player making a change.
Yeah, they've blown that dead.
1:19 on the power play, 2:52 in the game. I think it's fair to say at this point, Gary, the Telford Tigers are progressing through to tomorrow's final. It's not entirely unexpected. However, attentions have now got to turn to who will they face. Face off, taken quickly by the Tigers, back to Jones. Jones just holding it behind his net, taking all the time in the world. Again, plays out to Super. Super, bit of ice in front of him. Does well to gain the zone. Comes all the way round. Holds up. One-time shot comes in.
Ooh.
Rawthorne looks to clear it out. Can only make it as far as Bartholomew. And Super again. Has his pocket picked by Colton. Colton absolutely smothered out that. Tried to backhand it. There's going to be a call here. Well, it's late and it's on Super. It's a hooking call.
Well, Super finds it a little bit difficult, but he knows he's done it. If it saves a score going in.
Philip Super, yeah.
Telford find themselves down to 4 men as well. We've got a bit of 4-on-4 now, Ben.
Well, 4-on-4 for 40 seconds at least.
Ooh, too many Fs there.
Face off, right hand side of Brown. Quick shot taken in from Dineco. Puts it back across backhand. Shut out the skates there. And that was Gordon who shut that out and jumped on by Brown.
Well, a bit lively in the goal mouth there as we see in the replay. Puck bouncing to and fro. And the Telford Tigers didn't know where it was for a second. Fortunately, Brown manages to cover it as it gets near him. And it still remains 7-4 in favour of the Tigers.
Back in once more, and Brown again forced to jump on it. And the Titans just doing what they need to now. Just putting that puck on net, hoping for one opportunity. It's all they need.
Yeah, and in the same breath though, Tigers doing the same thing. Just stopping it, running the clock out.
Face off taken quickly. Titans win that one. Forced out the zone, however. Gavigan gets it back to Allen. All that space now on the 4-on-4. Sosley chases that up quickly. Tries to get it back up to Allen. Turns it over Tigers, breaking forward with Hunt. Hunt gets a shot off. Winters does enough to turn that back. And again, leg pad save from Winters. Played off the skate by Dineco. Cooper's back on. 5-on-4 power play in favour of the Titans. Cooper goes straight to the bench. Dineco was skating through, and I don't know if he was caught up in the skates there or the stick of somebody else, but there's no tripping call. And the disrupted flow has meant that the puck's worked its way all the way back up to the Titan zone as they look to reset and go again.
Well, as we're coming up to this final minute almost.
Colton. Inside the final minute now. Tigers literally just pausing on the puck. Dineco's going to get there. And this game is dead and done, Gary.
Yeah. A valiant effort by the Titans, though.
But the Telford Tigers travelling fans already in full voice on their feet. Get a save out of Brown.
In the dying seconds.
Inside 30 seconds now. Dineco back out in front. Humphreys tried to put one past Brown. Dumped all the way down towards Winter's net. 10 seconds left on the power play with Super.
Yeah, as the trapdoor opens there.
Yeah, Super rejoins the fray. And that's an icing call with 11.5 seconds left on the clock. And you can hear the Telford Tiger fans.
Yeah, they've got one paw in the final already.
Face-off will be right-hand side of Winters. Taken quickly. Crow takes a shot.
Blocked.
Humphreys throws himself at it. It's put back in again.
Yeah,
Materi.
3, 2, 1. Whistle's going to go now.
And on that, they've given a goal in the dying seconds.
Well, let's see that.
Gallagher,
as the time's counting down, and he tries to sneak it in back door, but it bounces off Winters. And manages to put it into the net, and it's been given. The final score here now, a planet-sized witness with the buzzer gone, was Telford Tigers 8, Sheffield Titans 4. Ben, what a great first game.
It was, Gary, but I tell you what, it doesn't half give the Telford team some momentum going into tomorrow's final.
Well, it also gives proof to the pudding, if you like, that Telford can be scored on. So, you know, the other two teams who get a chance will, whoever it is, will meet them in the semi-final, know that they could do something. But it's been a great day here at Plantage Witness for this first game in the later playoffs. We'll see the chat with the players and the coaches after this. Join us after this short break.
Waffle much?
Introducing the brand new Drop the Puck official online store. Choose from a wide variety of items including hoodies, t-shirts, and hats. Ranges include children and adults. Sizes from small to 5XL. Place your order through our Facebook store. Simply select your size and click message. One of our team will assist you with your purchase. Drop the Puck official merchandise store, only on facebook.com/dropthepuck.
I'm joined at this time by Joel Gavigan, captain of the Sheffield Titans. Joel, a performance that the lads can go out holding their heads high on there.
Yeah, definitely. 12 months ago we weren't a team, and to progress to what we are now is amazing. I think we exceeded expectation all season. We started with 8 wins in the regular season, and we had a bit of a tough finish, but we knew we came in here to really big opponents, the league champions, and I think definitely it's something to be proud of. We were in that game for the most part. There were some tough goals that we gave up on our own mistakes, but apart from that, a lot to be proud of and a lot to take away to this summer moving forward.
Well, that's it, as you just said there. It's all, you've got to start somewhere, and what a great foundation to start off in that performance there in that season. Now, one thing obviously I've got to mention is that the pace that you came out with, knowing that the bench size you had, you knew that was going to bite you at the backside at some point.
Yeah, definitely. They had probably double our bench, and we knew it was going to be a tough game the whole way through. We knew they were going to come out flying. They wanted to get that game over and done with because, they've got a longer rest, so why not get an even longer rest? But, we went one up, and we were feeling a lot of confidence. And then I think once we started to get tired towards that end of the period there, we started giving up a few of our own mistakes, which led to their goals. But, like I said, a lot to be proud of. We've got a young bunch here. Average age is 17 in NHL 2. We got a lot to be proud of, and that start was brilliant. It was a shame we couldn't build on it, but ultimately, the result went to the team that deserved it. So,
now we mentioned in the commentary, notably a couple of the lads there that we've seen recently ice for the Scimitars as well to get that experience. How crucial is that, knowing you've got that feeder system in Sheffield?
Yeah, definitely. We built something quite nice up there with this brand new team. We're able to filter through there from us to the Scimitars and then to the Steel Dogs and maybe even the Steelers, who knows. But giving these youngsters game time, it's shown that they've got a lot of confidence. They know the way to play. As we say, it's different systems, so it's hard coming from different teams. But they come to training every week. It's been a fantastic season, and working with the Scimitars, giving them extra ice time has bolstered our offense, bolstered our defense. We had great goaltending, and that's how we got so far in the season. And like I say, a lot to build on to next year after such a brilliant first season.
And if you had to sum your season up in one word?
That's tough. I think it's got to be amazing. Experience-wise, results-wise, it's like I say, exceeded everybody's expectations, and it has been pretty fantastic.
Joel, obviously it wasn't the result you came for today, but it's certainly a positive you're leaving on. Best luck for yourself and the Titans for the future, and we'll see you again soon.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
I'm joined by Mike Jones, captain of the Telford Tigers too. Mike, a performance, you can't not but smile at that.
Let's say first of all, congratulations to Sheffield. They played a really, really good game tonight. We've been quite comfortable in the season against them, but they came with a game plan to make it tough for us, and we're a bit lax with that, but we got the win, and that was the main thing.
Well, something you can certainly say about the roster looking at it tonight, depth. you had depth there, and you know you've got the quality across all those lines to do the job.
Exactly. We came here with 4 lines, and I think they had 2.5 lines. And our game plan should have been to wear them down. But taking too many penalties, it kept them in the game till the end, really.
Now, attention's got to turn to obviously the next game. You're either going to face Hull or Sutton. If you had to pick one, who do you want?
It doesn't matter. To win the playoffs, to win the league, you got to play the best. So it doesn't matter who we play out there. We've had good games against both teams. It's always been competitive, and if we stick to our game plan, we'll be confident to take the win tomorrow anyway.
Excellent. Well, Mike, we'll catch you again soon. Best of luck.
Cheers. Thank you.
Well, there you go, Ben. 8-4. I mean, the stuffy goal right at the very end there, but Sheffield came out guns blazing. They managed to get that first goal and upset the apple cart a little bit.
Well, yeah, as you saw Joel in the interview there, Joel Gavigan say, they had a game plan. They knew they were the underdogs, and they just came to make it difficult for Telford, and you can certainly say they did that.
Well, yeah, I mean, they gave a great account of themselves. It looked like it was a little bit beyond them at one point, then they clawed their way back into it. And that's the thing about these sort of finals, and we've said it before, any dog on their day can win, but it depends on how much you want it, and Telford obviously had enough in the tank.
Well, again, going back to the Mike Jones interview there, depth. They've got depth across, and you bring in 2.5 lines versus 4 lines, it's always going to tilt one way, isn't it?
Yeah, it's made it really interesting. The fans are great here, getting behind the teams, and I think that makes a bit of a difference in a playoff game like this.
It certainly does.
So, hard luck to Sheffield. They don't go any further now, and Telford progress to the final, which will be tomorrow. But of course, we've got another final to come up after this one. It's been great so far. I'm looking forward to the rest of this weekend. I've been Gary Lee.
I've been Ben Lee.
And this has been
Drop the Puck.